Hey there, guys, and we're officially back for the next episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey. In the last episode, we challenged Gongora at the top of the experimental staff and lost, and then we narrowly escaped before the staff self-destructed. Alright, so after the scene, you will be back at the port of Saman. So go ahead and head back and enter these double doors here that was locked earlier. And now we can actually get in here. So go ahead and check the left hand side for a pot that we can probe for regenera, spirit magic. And on the right hand side is another pot with 3 raging beast eyes. You can see if he's got new stuff, but it looks like the same wares. Now go ahead and head around to the back, and on the left hand side is a pot we can probe for bind healer. And finally enter the sliding door that leads to another back room of Oreego's Emporium. And this is the auction house. So in case you missed any items in some areas that will disappear and you can't go back to, you can always come here and try to buy them. But you gotta be quick, because if you miss the sale for those items you missed, they're gone forever. So go ahead and talk to this blonde-haired guy, and he should tell you that sorry, but could you come back here later? We're kind of out of stuff to sell right now. And when he says that, you know that you have everything that you can get. Now if you talk to him and he says we're having a great sale, and he says like, do you want to participate, and there's items that you can buy, then that means you have missed some stuff. But as you can see, we got this message. That means we've gotten everything that we can up until this point. we haven't missed anything, which is great. So go ahead and exit the Emporium. And then we're going to go ahead and exit to the southeast. And go ahead and enter the second door that you come to. And talk to the guy inside of this house. Reordered. And then you'll be outside after talking to him. And by talking to the investigator, you can choose to hand over the secret ledger that we picked up earlier. Choose yes. Alright, so since you gave him that, go ahead and head back inside the house. And now, as you can see, he's gone and the investigator is inside the home. So go ahead and talk to him. And for turning in the secret ledger, we have got the solid Spartan and the Spartan ring. Some very good stuff. So let's go ahead and equip that onto Kaim. And then we can put the red snake that we picked up at the experimental staff onto Seth. Alright, so after you're done with that, go ahead and exit. And head over to the inn.
So what's really going on? You know, Gongora called you guys the real traitors. Care to elaborate?
He was lying, obviously. Gongora robbed us of our memories. He's the traitor.
But we still don't remember what our mission was in coming to this world.
Sarah, was there anything about this in your journals?
No.
Not about our mission. There was something about where we came from, however. We came from a pure, untarnished world. Two different worlds on a shared axis converged, which caused disturbances in our homeworld. Our minds came to this world, where we acquired bodies and began what we call living. During that time, I wondered constantly what the meaning of that existence was, and why we were seemingly immortal on this world. I began researching to find some answers.
I just want the facts.
Facts?
If the record of 1,000 years shows that I am really a traitor, then I'll have to accept that and pay the price. If the truth is that I've caused the deaths I've seen, then I'll have to pay the price.
That can't be true.
As long as our memories aren't complete, Gongora holds the upper hand. We've got to go after him.
So that's why we're going to Goat's. Oh, and why Ming's gonna use her charm when we get there. I like it.
Kaim, the only thing we can do is seek the truth. Fortunately, we have plenty of time.
All right. So after the scene, go ahead and exit the door and choose yes, and we'll get some sleep. And go ahead and exit the inn. And the next day, go ahead and run over to the store where the crow was at earlier. And once you go up to where the crow was selling items earlier, you'll find a dream that Kaim recalls. And this one's called Bright Rain. Now go ahead and head west and walk into the group of people over here and talk to one of them to find out that there's something going on here. Alright, so apparently someone stole some money. So go ahead and talk to this guy here, Weasley Talio. And he's gonna ask you if you think he's a thief. Say not at all. Alright, so when you talk to him again and choose not at all, he'll explain what happened. That crow that was selling items stole the money. So we have to find where the money's at. So if you go ahead and head over to the store where the crow was selling items, on the left hand side by the little girl, you will see a faint glow. Go ahead and examine it to find the money. And your reward for all this is the General's Pin accessory. Alright, so after all that's done, go ahead and exit to the west. And then head back to the right. Alright, now go ahead and talk to Telio one more time. And you gotta talk to him twice. And you'll get some treasure hunt information that reads: a smuggling ship crew hid something at the tip of the bank at Saman port. So now go ahead and exit over to the port. We're going to try and find this treasure that he's talking about. So go ahead and run all the way out to the end of the dock. And you'll see a orange glow on your map. Run up to it and press A. And you'll get Splitter Spirit Magic. Alright, so now with that out of the way, go ahead and head back to the main street of Saman. And this time enter the first door you come to, which is the item shop. In here, go ahead and talk to the guy standing on the left. And this treasure hunt information says ancient Eastern tribe jewelry is buried in the great ancient ruins. Now we can't get to there and get this treasure hunt done yet, but we will be able to soon. It's still a little ways away, but we will be going there eventually, so it's good to go ahead and get that information now. And go ahead and enter the second door on the left, which is Emelo's Tavern. And go ahead and talk to the bartender standing behind the counter. this treasure hunt information that we got from the bartender says the Monster King of the Ice Canyon hid something within the ice. So fortunately, that's right where we're going. Alrighty. So now that we've gotten all of the treasure hunt information, we're gonna go ahead and save our game at the save point. And I'm gonna go ahead and run over to Namara Atoll just to learn a few more abilities really quickly. And I'll see you guys back on the next episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey, where we are going to be looting or going into the Ice Canyon for the first time. And it's kind of a tricky area, but it's not too bad. But there are some optional stuff that we can do in there, and we're gonna go ahead and do it so we can get it out of the way, and also find some pretty good treasure along the way. So I'll see you guys next time.